go ahead and start our warm-up. And I'll leave out the extra explanation of what this is. So if you don't know what this is, I would go to another video. And the other side. And inside. And the other way. Left foot forward. And switch. And Xinjia. Don't skip the warm-up. Do the warm-up, don't just skip to the moves. This will help you with the jumps. It's important to be warmed up at any age, but especially as we get older. And switch. Xinjia here is really good practice for our new moves in the Xinjia Erlu. When we get to those new moves, remember, when you are doing the hand motion out and away from you, the hand is on the hip. Now in Xinjia, it stays that way, but in the Xinjia Erlu, the hand flips over, and then it flips over. And it does so as you're practically jumping. All right. Tendon lengthening, marrow washing, chi soothing method. You don't have to move exactly with me, but do synchronize the movement with your breath. When we go down and train with Grand Master Gohring Sai in Houston, he would do the same warm-up, but he'd do all of the warm-up moves about double or triple the speed that we do. It would be like this. I always figured because it was a private lesson, you wanted to hurry up and get to the lesson. I guess I'll never know. All right. Let's keep doing the yin yang balancing chi mobilizing method. Okay. Okay. All right. I think it might be good to review the newest moves, moves that were new for last class, and go ahead and add a few of the moves onto this class. And thank you. I'm glad you made it today, or if you're watching this on a recording, I'm glad you did. And if you're watching on the NestCam link, email me. I'll help you get onto the YouTube, because that'll go away at some point. All right. But let's do a little bit of overlapping, a little bit of that section. So we're going to go from the dragging on the ground. Well, that's how it feels sometimes, right? But dragon, like a dragon, like a mythical creature. Dragon on the ground, and then we'll go from there to the few new moves we did last class, and go ahead and add a few new moves for this class. So if you recall from dragon on the ground, and actually since we're starting at dragon on the ground, don't go all the way down until we've started it from the beginning, unless you're very confident that you can get back up, right? And that you're gonna have good alignment for it. So I'm gonna start in a high position for now too, just so we can lead into the new movements. All right, timestamp it, here we are. We're in dragon on the ground, right? We're shifting forward, but only so we can push off real quickly, and left foot, palm strike, right, left, and immediately left palms up as this first one comes in. We call this number 1, and it's kind of like a cat stance. And then we turn, without jumping, turn, that would be 2, and then the hand switches. Then we adjust the right foot, maybe a little hop in place to get the foot to turn. We'll call that 3, and then the left hand changes the palm up, and the right puts a cat stance, and turn, and that's 4. And then we turn, a kind of a little hop, and that's 5, where the left leg swings back, and we're in a cat stance. New movement as of this recording. You are going to jump this time, and it's going to be right, left, and now the left hand's doing that circle in. Oh, and oh yeah, this is here for a second. Is it? No, it should be palm up. I'll check it, but I'm pretty sure for a moment it does that. But let's put it like this for now. And then we're going to pivot on the left foot this time. So we're going to adjust the left foot as we turn. And then the right hand goes like this. And then we're going to go back. That's 2. Right hand turns up. And then 3. Wait. And 3 goes back. And 4. And 5 will lead us back the other direction again. Oh, wait a minute. All this counting's messing me up. Well, you didn't have to try to follow that. It's kind of hard to break it down slowly for the first time. This is the first time I'm teaching this. So let's try it again, and I'll do it correctly. Here we are. Dragging on the ground. Jump in there with me. Essentially, one you can think of it analytically is we have 5 times on one side, if you count this and this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we switch to the other side, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then 6 is a kick, 7's a kick, and then there's some repeated moves from earlier in the form. So let's put that in. It's 5 each way if you count both the down part and both the up part. 1, 2. Okay? So we're dragging on the ground. We bring it in. We go here, and that's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we switch. We call that 1. But this time, the left foot will be the one we're pivoting off of instead of the right, because we've been doing the left foot all along. So that's 1. That's 2. See, we come forward. And 3. And 4. And 5. Then we step and kick. Then we swing in and kick. Then we flash the back. Then we drop it down. And we're going to jump, circle, and punch. All right? Some similar repeats. Mind blown? In a couple minutes you'll be able to do this. Let's try it all again. I'll make sure I'm doing the correct side. Dragging on the ground. And we bring it in and do the boop. That's 1 with the hand. Pivoting on the right or adjusting the right foot, swinging the left foot over and over again. That would be 2, and then 3, 4, 5. And then this one starts, this one doesn't count here. It's the lower hand. So you swing it up. That's the cat stance for this. Remember, the cat stance has this. And then we're going to come forward with the right foot. And then back with the right foot. That's 2. That's 3, right? We did this one first. That was 1. We did 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And we should be facing away from the screen. You should be looking over your shoulder to do this next part. And it's a repeat from all of your Chen forms. Take a step out with the right. Circle both hands out to the sides. Bring the left foot in. Kick. Now you get to turn towards the camera. Swing the right foot up. Hand swing around. And side kick. Then you're going to stay up and turn. Okay? And then you're going to step, circle the hands, and then jump. Pull the left back fist with the right. Sometimes it seems he's doing an elbow, and sometimes it's we can work that out later. But anyways, from there, we drop and circle, and we do that we had done earlier in the form the other direction. Okay, that wasn't a bad walkthrough. I know it's challenging to keep looking over your shoulder. Class will be easier when you're here in the room with me. You can watch it from the front. I don't want to attempt turning around on moves that turn around. It would confuse both of us. Okay, dragging on the ground one more time through the ending, maybe twice more, but one more, assuming I nail it, then you get a chance to nail it, and then we can run the form at least one time and head over to the fan form, which, yes, we are inchworming forward in the fan form as well. So here we are, dragging on the ground. Breathe in, monkey hop with the palm strike. That creates our 1 with a cat stance, 2, kind of a horse stance, 3, cat stance, 4 with the horse stance, 5 with the cat stance, and then jump. Don't count the right hand, count the left hand. 1, now we come forward with the right. 2, go back with the right. 3, go forward with the right. 4, go back with the right. 5, up, step, side kick with the left foot, swing it in, side kick with the right foot, and flash it back. Slow motion, and circle and drop, and pull back, drop, and so that doesn't need much, that last part doesn't need much detailed instruction because it's repeats from earlier. From the top, okay, let's put it all together, do it from the top one time, don't take a break, or if you need to, just press pause, take a break, and then rejoin me. So let's do it one time. Make sure you have enough room, think about the progression of your form. Take a few deep breaths. And begin. Stance, jump, oblique, wait for it, twist in, and now I'm doing the wrong section. It's just like the other move. There we go. Open. Jump. Are you back with me? Sorry for that. Right, sleep. 1 behind. 2 behind. Step back. Circle. Right, left. Jump. Behind. Behind. Reverse. Swing it up. X. Settle, settle. And back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Turn, kick, brush, spear, brush, spear, brush, spear. Flash back, drop, circle, punch. Rat cracker time. And 1. turn, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, push, push. Punch, step back, here we are, settle, bring it in, jump, here we go, slow, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step, kick, swing, kick, flash back, jump, drop, punch. Okay. Hopefully you can follow along with that to a certain extent. I would like to do it again, but I fear that we'll run out of time to do a good amount of fan form today. So for now, let's go ahead and get the fan form, and we'll continue to review those moves in the next recording. Take a break, pause if you need to, get your fan, make sure you have enough room, and we'll start back in just a minute with the fan. Go get your fan. Hey, if you were late to the live stream, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to get these up, okay, on YouTube. So you can look at the most recently uploaded videos, and you'll see this one again. If you need to go back and review part of the parts. I gave up on switching that hand over and over. So just know that when one hand is going low, the other hand is palm up. When the hand's going out high, it's just like your Chansijing, just like your Chansijing. All right. When it's like the bottom of Chansijing, palms here. When it's coming up, it's here. On the first 5 of those, we're going back and forth on the right foot, letting the left foot swing. On the second 5, we're going forward, letting the left foot, and back on letting the left foot. Each time the left foot adjusts. When it goes back, the left foot has less adjusting to do because it's just a cat stance. When it goes forward, it needs a little bit more adjusting. When it goes back, it just peels off a little bit. All right. We'll take some work on that. It'll take a little bit of work on that. It is very similar to regular Xinjia Erlu. Wait, that's right, Erlu, Erlu. Yeah, it's like Xinjia Erlu. So ready for the fan? Okay. Let's pick it up from here. We spent so much time on in the beginning of the live streaming to get to there. So let's pick it up from here. If you don't know where that is, it's okay. All the other live streams review earlier, and then we run it from the beginning a lot. Send your questions if you want to review a part. Once we're back in person, we'll spend a lot of time going through and correcting the different sections and perfecting them. So here we are. We're here. We do a really slow heel kick. If you have trouble with those heel kicks, just remember the tuck. If you got the tuck, that kick will be smooth and you'll feel it stretch and be powerful. Then step and then think of this fan coming across as a block, keeping it vertical in front of the face, turning your whole torso. Then take another step and actually block with the other hand, like a karate block. When you get to here, close, swing up, catch, let the momentum take the kick up. Actually, you know, I think he just grabs it in the middle anyways. He's holding on to it while you kick, and then he's returning it. Okay, that's moves we've been doing for the last couple classes. This move we did last class and maybe the class before. Oh yeah, we did. And then this part was the new stuff we did only last class. So after you do the kick, You land, let this casually flip over, and then jut out as you jump with the left to a left side jump to kneeling. When you do that, the left hand goes out like away from your body. Let me come back here to do that. So we've done this. Are you with me? I just scooted back a little bit. Hopefully that works for you. Kick. Let it just casually close. That's not that big of a deal, but the thrusting is a big deal. Boom. Okay? And then after it goes that way, it swings down. It goes boom, swings down, and up behind you. You back with me? Kick. Oh, I was going to show you. Okay, you did this. I'm turning around so you can see it. You come up, and then when you hit out with these two, you want to elbow back behind you. So you're here, here, here. Come up and let that elbow come back. Okay? You can't see it. Maybe you can see it behind you. Then casually close and shoot here, here, and then step way through. You see the right foot? This is my right foot. It went behind my left foot, and it went really far, like in between two whole squares. Then turn and just be casual, just like this, like you're just flicking your wrist. Then step back, pull in, and then do double punch. You've done that before. And then the new stuff. Left hand, right? This comes to your shoulder. Then, oh, this will be easy to follow from your perspective. Then the left goes out and the right goes up. Right? You're just coming up into that one-legged stance again. That one-legged stance again. So it came here and comes up. You did the flick, you pulled, you did the double punch, then you wave, but this left hand goes by your shoulder, the right one goes out, and then you should feel all the weight on the right, which will make popping up very easy. Yeah, where exactly does that hand go? I think it just goes here. I doubt it goes up here. That would look funny, doesn't it? Yeah, it's here, and it brushes by your knee, right? Just like a sword form would. I forgot if it points down or it comes up. Probably points down. We're almost at the very end. There's like 1 or 2 beats left and we're done. So let's review that again. Yeah, we're here. That one points down. We kick. Remember, tuck your hips and you go the kick. Step, twist. Step, twist. Close. Swing it up. Pass it off. Kick. Bring it back, 2 steps back, come up, down, elbow, elbow, flip it over, and shoot, turn, flick, and pull in, double punch, and that's real slow, fast and explosive, then wave, left hand by the right shoulder, feel the root on the right, feel the weight on the right, feel the right leg bent, and pop up. Okay? Hopefully I wasn't too off to the side for that. So, I feel like we have time now, almost like I want to go back and do Xinjia Erlu. No, we're not going back and forth. It just seems like it would be, still want to do that again. All right, before we do it from the top, let's start it slightly earlier to do a little more overlap. And you know where we're going to start from, right? We're here. I know it's silly, but here, we come here. You ready? You know where I am? Well, if you don't, just kind of get in this pose, give it a shot, and come up, kick, bring it back, drop, shoot, load up on the right, strike, swing, pivot, right, left, hit, flip, elbow, stretch, stretch, and that one pauses too, remember? And drop. Bring it up with a fist. Bring it in by the left ear. Spiral up, stop, flick. Oh, same flick as at the ending. Pass it off, jump. Right, left, open. Bring it in. Fingers pointing down, hand up. Tuck the hips for the kick. Step, twist, flick, swing it, kick, bring it back. Up, down, elbow, flip casually, thrust and jump, turn and flick, and pull in slow. Wait for it, and double punch. Wave to the shoulder. Weight on the right, and twist can come up. Yes, and we pretty much do a Buddha stamp and bow out after that. But I don't want to max you out today. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Monday. All right, pause if you need a break. If you're re-watching this to get ready for next class, which I recommend you do, be sure to pause it and try it on your own. I think I did a little mini lecture or shared a realization that I had a few recordings ago. That in class, of course, I say, okay, try it on your own. We want to make sure you remember it. And then right in that moment, you have access to me to give an answer. By the way, when you're following this recording, you also have me available right away. You pause, rewind, watch my explanation again. Unless I messed up the explanation. But typically I'm getting the explanation good. So you can pause it and look at it again. So definitely pause now or throughout your viewing or your practice session. Go back to this recording and see if you can remember the moves without having me to follow. All right? Let's do it from the top. So situate yourself. Also, when you're on your own, practice it from the top on your own. See how far you can remember. Then come back to the recording and try it with me. Okay, we'll do it one time if I get it, if I don't forget the moves. We'll do it 2 times if I don't. All right, so here we go. And again, for those new, sometimes it's hard to remember. Left hand holds the fan, like one finger divides China. Just hold it there. Ready? Got your spot, and begin. Remember, only bend your knees a little bit. Hands float up to shoulder height only. Then all of you drops. Then all of you picks back up. And all of you turns and drops. And then picks back up, but not all the way. Right hand by the shoulder. Wait for it, sink. Wait for it, sink. And up. And circle. Shift. Use your knees. Shift. Shift. Bring the foot up from the outside. Make a circle in. Slowly turn the right hand forward. Right hand fan forward. Twist. Flick. Twist. Cat stance. Flick. Cat stance. Up the knee, step and swing, bigger stance. Circle, left hand by the right shoulder, and lean. Lean back, step up. Open the fan as you return. Up, left hand traces the fan. Right leg picks up, shift to the right, trade off. to the right, so look to the right, and boom. Right foot to left, step back with the right foot, close the fan, pick up the left foot, step and open up the fan, sink down to a cross gaze. Cloud hands 1. 2. And cross behind, 3. Cross behind, 4. Cat stance. And towards 7. Right, left, right, flip. This is done fast, we're still doing it slowly. Pass it off. Right, left. Close. Open. Keep with top. Step and block. Step and block. Flick. Pass it off. 2 steps. Flip. Pull. Double punch. Left hand to the right shoulder. Feel the weight on the right and pop up. Very good. Did you do it with me? Well, I think that's good. I think it's a good stopping point. So we'll go ahead and close out. We have one run through with only a minor mess up on the Xinjia, but we have a good run through of the fan, right? And we have some good new moves, some good correction. So hopefully you'll find this recording useful and you can return to it many times. Definitely before you watch the next one, if you have time, even if you casually watch it, it goes in, the instruction goes in. The workout's not there if you just watch, but the information goes in with just a casual viewing. So if you are working right now, throw this YouTube up in the corner of your screen and just let it play in a loop or something, or watch a few seconds of it and go back to work. You know, that will help you start working it out subconsciously. At least that's what I do. That's how I get the moves down. If I have a new routine and I want to improve it, I watch a video, or if I learned it live, I can imagine my instructors and just kind of go through it and get it down. All right? Let's go ahead and we'll bow out. Thank you for joining me. We honor the masters who came before us. We honor the masters who came before us and seek to follow their examples.